What's up, everybody? How's it going? We are going to be back on Genshin today. Oh, I'm gonna probably sneeze. Or not. We're just gonna do the tiers like we're gonna. It'll give me a chance to let the servers reset. All right, cool. We are back over here. Hey, Vector, go to sleep. No, don't. Hey, Vector, go to sleep. There we go. Anyways, try to ignore the bags underneath my eyes. As we talked about it last Friday, this week is nuts. Understatement. Nuts. And it's not even just content, back end stuff, life stuff. It's all of them. All of them together, just perfect storm smack. And it's not like it's not doable. But when there's so much to do, I get so overwhelmed it screws with my sleep. I just don't like it. Last night I think I slept an hour and a half. I just tried to have a nap. I think I got 45 minutes in there. I'm running on energy drinks, Dr. Pepper, and not the best food. Not the best food. I think I had mac and cheese for lunch, and I had sausage rolls for a snack or / dinner or whatever. But yeah. So we're just gonna do our best to try to get through this week. It'll obviously get better. You'll see me on Friday, just like glowing. How it is. I know it's all in my head, to be honest. What's happened? Whatever. I'm trying to clear up the little. There we go. A little red. Hey, listen, type of thing. A lot of Mora. There's a lot of Mora. Oops. That one. What is today? That's not right. That's not right. Give me a second here. I want to check something. List zone 0. Oh, okay. Remember I told you guys that Zone 0 is coming out this week? It is. It's coming out the same day. Same day as the Switch 2. Okay, well then let me check my other one here. Steam. What's your birth date? Because this is really a mature matter. I just want to know the release date. I don't watch the trailer. Yeah, it's like it's not a validate. It's not a valid date saying your birthday in 2025. Because yeah, that's exactly possible for me to be there in year one. Oh, okay. So I was incorrect about. Yeah, I was incorrect about Stellar Blade. Okay, so we really only have to kind of manage um Zenless Zone. Zenless Zone and Switch 2 are on the Friday together. However, Stellar Blade is next Wednesday. So there's a little bit of a grace period that allows me to kind of like buffer that. Um but there's a possibility we may not even do Stellar Blade. And I was planning only doing like maybe one stream. Yeah, one stream of Stellar Blade. I wasn't gonna do a video content on YouTube. There's just no reason to do that. But I wanted to do one stream of that. But if there's good momentum on Switch 2, there'd be no reason for me to switch off of that for Stellar Blade. So there's a chance we may not do Stellar Blade. We'll see. As for Zenless Zone, it's going to be almost in the same boat as Stellar Blade, but we'll see. Because for me, my order right now for Switch 2 says it's coming on Friday, but it doesn't tell me when. So, if this is really, that's unlikely to say, but if my stream starts and I don't have the Switch 2, or I guess the Switch 2 set up, because like for example, like if it came at like 6:30, I'm not gonna be able to get it set up in 30 minutes. Then we'll do Zenless Zone 0. Because that should start to go live by 3 p.m. Eastern or 4 p.m. Eastern. Sorry, 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. Eastern. Sorry, my bad, not p.m. It should go live by 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. Eastern. Which means by the time I wake up, I can already start downloading it, and then I would have it ready for a stream. So if they did drop off the Switch at 6:30, it's not enough time for me to set it up. Then I will run Zenless Zone, and either a bonus stream will be added in, or it'll be Monday. So that allows us to plan a little bit of things. So that at least gets that stuff off my plate, because that's at the end of the week anyways. Ooh, that actually makes me feel a little bit better. I already feel like I've slept. No, I still don't feel like I've slept, but I do feel better. Off stream. Exciting. Off stream, I finished Lynette. So I originally thought when I first started doing it, it was going to be an RNG thing. Because you get to the end of her story, you have to talk to the police. And you have to roll a 20 in order for that to move forward. And I got close. I got right up to 19. Wouldn't work. Found out online, looking through, actually Steam, to be honest. And it was telling me that I need to do the investigation aspect with Lynette just before I talk to the police, because that will give me a bunch of bonuses that will guarantee that I hit a nat 20 or above. Hey, what's up, Mythic? And so I had to like sit there and follow through exactly the step-by-step process on being able to get that done. So Lynette is completely done. Same time, I went ahead and pushed off and finished off Hazo. And Hazo's story was very generic. I guess it made me laugh a little bit because of Ito. but finished off. And then I started continuing on with Shinobu. I only finished one ending. So we're going to continue on with Shinobu. And then based upon your input, I will grab Ningguang. Also, you can see in the bottom left corner that I am already at 6 out of 8. So with that being said, I will get another key this stream, which will push us to be able to get Yunjin at the same time. So we'll have 3 people that we can rotate through for this stream. But yeah, let's get back into show. But how are you doing, Mythic? Or I shouldn't have left there. I should have actually selected it. I thought it would have actually already been selected. That's my bad, I guess, right? We're going here to try to get one of the 2. It says it's already in progress, so I just need to find it. There it is. There we go. Thank you for the bit donation.
Shinobu, we'll
At
go
the 10
apologize
biddies.
then? Yeah, we'd better be quick or...
Not so fast. Last month, you almost got the fire brigade out when you were roasting lavender melons. 5 days ago, you angered the whole neighborhood by hosting the great sing-along in the middle of the night. And today, you go plastering flyers all over town.
Just on break, right on.
How many times will you have to be arrested before this stops?
But we
I was
put
just
up those
talking at the
flyers
beginning of
to
the
tell
stream.
everyone how great the Arataki gang is.
Exhausted.
No more excuses. You know, I had
I got
real
back from
plans
Staples
at
to
Uyu
get
restaurant
the
today.
ink that I needed.
But it looks
Disrupted
like you
my
guys
morning.
need a little slap on the wrist
Love it when you go to
first.
print something and no, there's just nothing there. It's just kind of like
Please, you don't want to
the
do
the
this.
the
You're gonna just let us
apparition
in
of
jail instead.
ink. But yeah, I got home from doing that and tried to take a little nap. Got 45 minutes in, so that brings me up to like an hour and a half to 2 hours and 15 minutes, somewhere in there of sleep over between tonight and where we are today. So I'm hoping tonight's gonna be a lot better. But also, I did a little bit of research. So Zenless Zone Zero, which is the game that is gonna replace this until there's a patch update, and the Switch 2 are launching on the exact same day. So yeah, but Stellar Blade's also coming next Wednesday, so that takes a little bit off of what we're trying to do this week.
Are you serious? Shinobu, please, calm down.
Calm down.
Oh.
There we go.
Now that you've taught them a lesson.
You got off lightly. I have more important things to do today. We'll finish this off tomorrow. Is
You
that
are
clear?
enjoying that.
Huh?
Or enjoying this content,
Tomorrow?
not that content.
Do we have
This
to?
content. Tickle that purple heart.
Excuse me?
Got it. We'll leave you to your other plan. Why did you just stand there and watch? Don't you care about us at all?
Oh, and last Friday, where for people that tuned in, we had issues with my internet where it just popped off. I don't even know what the reason was. Honestly, like I have no idea what the reason was. It was basically saying that internet was good, but the Wi-Fi mesh was just like, "Nah, we're down." And so I did a reset and came back. And when I went to go move, because as we know, we put our streams over on XVault. When I went to go put them together, no problem. Until I rendered. Mind-blowingly, and it's kind of weird because the stream ended up being like 2 hours and a half, so only an extra half hour than what my normal stream is. That thing took 2 full hours to render. All it was doing was taking 2 pieces and just putting it together. It honestly made me reconsider our idea of yeah, we'll slap on, like a little a video like, that basically kind of says like, hey, if this was live, catch us, like, it maybe reconsider that because that was a crazy amount of time for rendering. I even got to the point where I was about to go to bed and I'm just like, I gotta wait. And so I could even start the upload so I could actually go to bed. That was nuts.
I guess that's true. And the
So
longer
fingers
she
crossed
puts it
that we
off,
never
the
have the
angrier she
internet
gets.
go down again because
But
that
she
sucks.
said there'll be more to come tomorrow.
Oh, if only Shinobu was busy tomorrow, too.
Hey, how about we hold her up somehow? So she still has things left to do tomorrow.
If we end up sabotaging Shinobu's work, even Boss wouldn't be able to protect us. Would he?
Yeah, if Shinobu ever found out it was us, I don't even want to think about it.
You're not going to do anything awful, are you?
No way. We won't do anything bad. We're just gonna go and have a look and, hold things up if it's possible. I mean, we can't just sit here and do nothing, can we? If you don't trust us, why don't you come and watch? To keep an eye on us.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with just taking a look. Who knows? Maybe it'll give us some other idea. Also, if the Traveler's there, we can probably talk her way out if we get discovered.
Okay then. From what Shinobu was just saying now, she should be heading to the Uyu restaurant. Let's quietly follow her and just see how it goes.
Alright. Are we following her too? Oh.
Looks like they're not on the first floor. Maybe they're upstairs.
Maybe they are upstairs.
Are you sure we should...
This is Miss Kuki Shinobu, whom I've recommended to you
Sara.
before.
Hello, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Kuki Shinobu. I studied law in Liyue, so while I couldn't claim to be an expert, I do have a rudimentary grasp of the basics.
From what I've heard, Miss Kuki, I'm sure you're being very modest. I'm looking forward to working together.
I can assure you that she is exceptionally capable. All the Doshin from the police station have vouched for her abilities.
Well, with such a glowing endorsement, I'm almost tempted to ask you if you'd like to start right away, Miss Kuki.
You flatter me, Madam Norika. But perhaps we can discuss the role in detail over our meal before deciding how well I'm suited to the role.
Oh, forgive me for getting ahead of myself. You're quite right, Miss Kuki. Let's continue this discussion as we dine, or the food will get cold.
It's quite understandable to be hungry for top talent.
Akira, Genta, did you hear that? Is Shinobu at a job interview? And look who it's with, the Tenryo Commission Tengu.
Never thought I'd see that self-important Tengu acting so polite. Who's that other woman they're with? Some big shot official?
Well, duh! That Tengu is the Shogunate's general, so that other lady has gotta be someone ridiculously high up.
Well, whoever it is, it looks like Shinobu is gonna take a new job with the Shogunate. You heard them. The job's practically hers already.
But without Shinobu, what's gonna happen to the Arataki gang?
We gotta do something! Quick, let's go tell the boss! He should be looking for Oni Kabuto nearby!
How do I get out of here? This guy, Ita, reminds me of Mirage from Apex Legends. I actually thought it was the same voice, so I do think it is.
Boss! Bad news, boss! Really bad!
Oh, hey, what's with the panic vibes, huh? This is the Arataki gang, remember? It ain't bad news till we show up, am I right? So come on, what's up?
It's Shinobu!
Shinobu's gonna go work for the
What? Shinobu found a new job? You have got to be kidding me.
No, it's true, boss! We saw her at the interview with our own eyes, didn't we?
She was interviewing, but
That slimy. I knew that Tengu had her greedy eyes on Shinobu. I mean, she's obviously jealous of the Arataki gang's top-class talent, but now she's trying to poach my people? Ah, that thieving Tengu!
Shouldn't we ask Shinobu about this first?
But they're already asking her for a start date.
It's in the bag. The interview is clearly just a formality.
Well, based on my experience of interviewing once every 3 days, I know for a fact that they will have been plotting this for a long time by now.
If you enjoy our live content, maybe you'll enjoy our recorded content. We've got gameplay, game reviews over at youtube.com/ETHERxSOCIal, posting on Monday, Friday, Wednesday at 9. And then also, if you do miss a stream over here, do not worry. You will catch it live the day after it's live here on youtube.com/EtherxVault. I don't think Shinobu would switch jobs for no reason.
Oh, there is no way she... Well, actually, you know what? You could be right. She does get treated pretty well in the Arataki gang. I mean, every time we win some snacks, she does get first pick.
But I heard that a day's salary in the Shogunate is enough to buy a week's worth of snacks for the whole gang.
Yeah, but still, in the Arataki gang, we have a more relaxed working environment, don't we? Seriously, have you ever seen that Tengu smile? No! She always has that same sour look on her face.
But we seem to be the only ones who are relaxed, no? Every time we get caught, Shinobu's the one who has to come and get us out.
Do you think maybe after we got arrested for posting flyers this time, Shinobu finally had enough?
If it were me, I'd be looking for a new job.
Wait, so it's not a misunderstanding then?
It's all our fault. We made Shinobu angry, and now she's found a new job.
Boss, what are we gonna do? Without Shinobu, the Arataki gang won't survive.
All right, you guys, come with me. We'll go door to door and apologize, and we'll tear down all the flyers.
What? But boss, it took you months to make those.
Don't you think I know that? I know what it took. We have to show Shinobu we're truly sorry, and this is... it's the only way.
Boss!
Also, I need you to do something for me.
Let's hear it.
Go find Shinobu and tell her you want an interview. If you tell Shinobu that you want to join us, suddenly she'll have a whole different outlook on the future of the Arataki gang. With you and Shinobu as my trusty number twos and Arataki numero uno Ito running the show, we'd be unstoppable. The Shogunate would have a tough time competing with us then, huh?
Whoa, nice one, boss.
The Arataki gang rule!
What do you say, partner?
All right, but just this once.
Okay, I'll leave Shinobu to you then. Boys, we've got some apologies to make.
All right then. You can expect us to be in touch very soon to follow up, Miss Kuki.
It's getting late. I should get back. I hope that the next time we meet, we'll be at the headquarters of the Tenryou Commission.
Hey.
Thank you. I'm
What's up,
truly
Hector?
honored. Huh? When did you get here?
I just arrived.
Huh? Whatever. What did you want? Have Genta and the guys caused a scene again?
Actually, I came to request an interview with you.
An interview? You want to join the Arataki gang? You haven't consumed any strange substances, have you?
Of course not.
So this isn't a joke. Huh. That kind of makes this even more concerning. It's not like you don't know the Arataki gang, so what's gotten into you? What sparked your interest in joining?
I like the people.
I see. Well, enjoying it from the outside is one thing, but actually being in the gang is a whole different story. I have to go into town to take care of some routine gang business. You can come with me. Consider it your internship. After that, if you still want to join us,
Then I'm in.
we'll see how it goes.
I really appreciate it, though. Thank you very much.
Ah, Shinobu. Can I get you anything?
No thanks, Mr. Shimura. I'm actually here to apologize on behalf of the Arataki gang for the whole posting flyers incident.
Oh, that. Don't worry about it. Your boss and his pals already came to apologize. Not only did they take down all the flyers, They cleaned up the shop for me, too.
Wait, are you sure that was the Arataki gang? Did the leader have horns on his head?
Sure did. Ah, it looks like at long last, they've turned over a new leaf.
How is this possible?
Maybe it's your influence at work?
I find this all very hard to believe. Let's head to Tsukumomono Groceries.
This one? Yes.
Welcome to Tsukumomono Groceries. What can I do for you?
Sorry, Miss Aoi. I'm here on behalf of the Arataki gang regarding the incident with the flyers.
Oh, the flyers? A bunch of guys came by and cleaned them up already. They also kept loudly proclaiming that they were gonna compensate me in full if it was the last thing they did. This whole thing really wasn't a huge deal, so I told them that if they really wanted to make it up to me, they could just buy something from the shop. They huddled together and discussed it for a while, and in the end they bought the most expensive item in the store, even though all 4 of them had to empty their pockets to get enough Mora.
What the? Have they really had a change of heart?
See, her teaching was not in vain.
There's one more person we need to apologize to. Let's go.
Hey, girl in the mask! Guess what? The guy with the horns came to see me, and he gave me back all the snacks he won off me yesterday.
Wow, did he? Well, I also brought some snacks. You can take them too. Then you'll have extra in case they come to play cards with you again.
No need. They promised they're never gonna take my snacks again.
Is this really the same Arataki gang I know? No, I have to see it with my own eyes.
Huh? Look, they're down there right now.
Down where?
It's really them. Huh.
Hey, are you posting flyers again?
No, we're innocent. We're cleaning them up.
You Tenryo Commission types. Maybe if you opened your eyes, you'd see that people can change. Ever think of that? Playing the blame game before you even understand the situation. No wonder you're always catching the wrong people.
Sorry, Doshin. Please don't mind them. They're just a little overexcited.
Ah! Shinobu and the Traveler! We're safe!
I know how preposterous it sounds, but they have in fact been cleaning up the flyers. Numerous witnesses in this area can attest to that.
But I just heard about a street gang who've been reported for posting flyers. And look at this thing. This is clearly the guy with the horns. Even the expression is identical.
Oh, turns out this Tenryo blockhead's a real art connoisseur. Yeah, really captures my style, doesn't it?
So, you admit it then? Right, that's it. You're coming with me to the police station.
Wait, please. I can explain.
What's going on?
So sorry, Madam Norika. I'm just stopping some hooligans from posting flyers.
We already told you we are innocent.
All right, have a fantastic
You've
shift.
been detained at the police station.
Thank you so much for the bit donation.
Times. You're really trying to tell me you're an innocent man?
Well, Oni, but that's beside the point. It's different this time.
Doshin, this is Miss Kuki, a business partner of mine. I can vouch for her honest and forthright character. If her friends have done anything wrong, she will not hide it. Perhaps we could hear her out first? After all, since we're going to be working together in a few days, it would be a shame to let something like this come between us, don't you think?
Working together? Oh, you mean the thing Madam Kujo-Sara briefed us on? Understood. We will hear your explanation.
All right.
Shinobu explains the situation to Doshin and Nana.
I see. So, you did post the flyers, but then you did the responsible thing and came back to clear them up. It seems I jumped to conclusions on this occasion. Please, accept my apologies.
No apology needed. We know how much trouble we've created for you in the past.
Well, I'm glad to see that the misunderstanding is resolved. Well, I will see you soon. I hope we can work together effectively.
Most certainly, ma'am.
Boss, did you hear what they said? This means Shinobu has already made her decision?
Yep, looks like it's time for us to make a decision too. Move to the backup plan.
Guys, chill. What are you up to now?
Shinobu, thank you for everything.
Hey, what's this all about?
Shinobu, this is a parting gift from all of us in the Arataki gang. We all pitched in and bought you this from Tsukumomono Groceries. We know it's nothing compared to your salary in the Shogunate, but...
A Naku weed bracelet? What am I supposed to do with this?
Shinobu, don't forget about us when you're at the Tenryo Commission.
We'll all try and be better people. And better Oni. We promise to stay out of trouble and not make your job difficult.
Wait, who said I'm leaving?
Also, Shinobu, when you couldn't find your snacks last week, the truth is, I ate them.
And last month, I stole that toy we won, and when you came and asked me for it, I lied, and I told you it was broken. Ugh.
Hey, no crying. We talked about this. Send her off with a smile, all right? Who are we? We're the Arataki gang. Shinobu is moving on to better things. We should be happy for her.
You're right. You're right, boss.
The Arataki gang rolls.
Hey, don't you start too.
Oh, is this the Arataki gang you mentioned, Miss Kuki? What an interesting group of people.
Yes, sorry for making a scene.
I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Norika, a merchant who does business between Inazuma and Liyue. Recently, I've been negotiating a business deal with the Tenryo Commission regarding medical supplies.
Huh? A merchant? Wait, so you're not a Shogunate official?
Of course not. I'm just a merchant. I was lucky enough to secure exclusive sales rights for some new first aid supplies from Boo Boo Pharmacy recently. So I thought I would ask the Tenryo Commission if they would be interested in establishing a long-term supply relationship. Injuries are a regular occurrence in the army, after all. Cross-border trade is a complicated affair, but fortunately, Madame Kujo Sara was able to bring in a legal consultant proficient in the laws of both nations.
Oh, you mean Shinobu?
That's right. Thanks to Miss Kuki, our negotiations went very smoothly. The rest of the process will probably take another 10 to 15 days. After that, I will have to borrow Miss Kuki from you again for a while.
I knew it.
I can definitely spare the time. So long as these guys stay out of trouble.
Yes. I have a little compensation for you all. Here, some trial packs of our new supplies. Miss Kuki tells me that you often find yourselves in injury-prone situations. I heartily recommend our product.
This is unexpected.
So she's really a merchant.
Oh, you guys, I knew you must have gotten the wrong idea. Shinobu would never quit. Look at all this fuss you made over nothing. Planning a whole leaving ceremony.
But wasn't the backup plan your idea, boss?
All right, well, if we're done here, I'm gonna head to Tsukumomono Groceries and see if they'll let me return the bracelet.
Wait up, boss! We'll come with you!
Hold it right there. Last week's snacks, last month's toy. What else aren't you telling me?
Oh, the thing is, you see...
Shinobu, let it slide.
You've all got your new first aid supplies. Don't you want to test them out?
Run, run, run!
Alright, so that finishes that. Nope, not there.
Ad Astra Ab. Thank you for completing. Ad Astra Abyss.
I think we only have enough Primo Gems for one pull today. I'm not sure if I said that I was going to do pulls on Mondays or just always on Fridays. I think when I first started playing this game, I talked about doing only pulls on Fridays. I'm not sure though, because I remember, I think last Friday I talked about doing pulls on Mondays as well. So I think I might have just changed it up on the fly. I'm gonna go back into my old streams and see what I said. Because I didn't seem to have issues with like generating enough Primo Gems by Fridays. And I wonder if it's because I always skipped over the pull on Monday. But now that I think for the past 2 weeks I've done polls on Mondays, and it's like making me like only have enough to do a poll per stream, which is kind of crappy. Anyways, we're going to continue on. We do have the key, so we'll at least open up the next one. Actually, you know what? Let's just try her out then. Holy leeway.
Can't you send someone any sooner? The clock is ticking, and I need this resolved ASAP.
I'm sorry, but we don't have any adventurers available at this instant.
What's happened?
Your timing is most optimal. Allow me to introduce Yuning, manager of the Yunhan Opera Troupe. She has commissioned the guild to...
Traveler? Ugh, Yunjin is always talking about you. Please, you've gotta help us find her.
Yunjin is missing?
Yep, she's gone and disappeared. Now of all times, just days away from the big performance. All she left was a short note.
To whomsoever, or whomsoever. Interesting. To whomsoever finds this letter. After some discussion about the Divine Maiden play with my friends, I find that there is still much to learn indeed. I've gone to Lingju Pass in hopes of gaining some inspiration. I will return within the day, so do not worry. Yunjin.
If our audience doesn't get to see Yunjin on stage, they'll start tearing the place down. I mean, what am I supposed to do, huh?
She literally said she would come back.
That's what I said too.
Look, when you're a megastar like Yunjin, you gotta start taking things a little more seriously. Saying she'll be back doesn't give me a whole lot of reassurance when she's showing no regard for her own safety. Why does she have to go and practice somewhere so dangerous? What if something happens to her? What am I going to tell the audience?
Worst case scenario, she still has a vision.
Well then, what if she gets into a scrape and hurts herself? If she gets so much as a scratch, it'll be a loss to the whole nation.
As you can see, this is what we're up against. Would you be willing to accept this commission?
Okay, for you, Yunjin.
Oh, wonderful. Ugh, thank the stars. Please, you've got to bring her back, safe and sound.
Oops. Go to the map. We're gonna hope this one is higher. Why is it saying that there's... What? So I use this star here. I use this star to kind of like signify one of those temples. We have to use a key. But there's not one here. Why do I have this marking it? Okay, no, we're gonna go back up here and see if maybe I'm just I marked it incorrectly. Because sometimes if I'm like, let's say I'm in a conversation. With somebody and I see it off in the corner of my eye, I will like make a judgment of where I think it falls. Oops. I don't want to fully remove it you know, being like, "Ah, you crazy," if it's just I misplaced the location. If you are looking for a community to call home, hit that Discord link, as we'd love to have you part of our community today. I don't see anything. I mean, random chest that I'll say no. I won't say no to. That's weird. But give me a second. I'm going to quickly go to the bathroom. And I will be back. Over here. See? I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. Woo. If you are enjoying our recorded content, or sorry, our live content, maybe you'll enjoy our recorded content. We've got gameplay, game reviews over at youtube.com/ETHERxSOCIal, posting Mondays, Fridays, and bonus on Wednesdays at 9 a.m. Eastern. Yeah, I've been doing camera every stream now. I think this is. I think it was every stream last week. It's gonna be every stream this week. Don't kind of see a reason to stop it now. Seems to be very simple for me to set up, so why not? We'll do one last swooping check. Oh, well, that's something that we get. Oh, yes, I just saw above that you said you're playing Scrabble with your dad and you're winning. That's cool. I don't think it was that. Okay. Oh. But that looks breakable. No, it is. Kinda nothing we need. Nothing we need. Yeah, what the? Another one? Did we not open? Oh, is that why this was marked off? Because it's not opened yet? Oh. Okay, this has nothing to do with, what we're doing, but, oh.
I'll keep this close.
No, this is already opened. Alright, cool. We ended up getting 3 chests randomly. And there's no way I would have pinned it like that. Don't even. Don't even.
Windblade.
I hope that I can remember to go back to as fun as I enjoy Anemo. I had to switch to Anemo yesterday. I was doing a quest up where Yaimiko? And they needed me to switch to either Anemo or Hydro, and I was like, oh. No, I'm not exploring. I just saw a star on the map there, and I usually put a star there when there's a shrine, and I couldn't find the shrine. And so I was exploring for that shrine, and found 3 chests. But no shrine. I have no idea. Monster attack! Guess I'm taking this one. Oh. Okay, we'll have to hydrate after that. I did get punched in the face while this Pokemon. And I do really wish I was not
frozen in
set up as
Let's dance.
Be gone!
Free.
Yeah, just get that completely smacked.
Cool it.
Got this bitch, buddy. Okay. So we are drinking Dr. Pepper. I do still have energy drink here, but I'm not gonna drink that. My body is not feeling great. And then I have water. A posture check. I am doing pretty good. Thank you, Are you hurt?
Oh, it's you. I do apologize. I didn't see you there.
Seriously?
What brings you all the way up here? Oddly enough, I was just thinking of scheduling a meeting with you later. I didn't expect to run into you here, of all places.
Your manager sent me.
Ah, I see. So Yunning sent you. I did tell her not to worry. But on this occasion, it seems I'm rather lucky you came. You've helped me avert a major catastrophe. It's a pity, though. I was so close to achieving the state of mind that Shenhe was talking about.
I was just talking about Shenhe today. What state of mind?
Do you remember what Shenhe said about the divine damsel fighting against the evil monster? That in reality, she hadn't acted as courageously as the operatic rendition would have you believe. That it was simply a matter of life and death, and she chose self-preservation. Granted, she later admitted that she preferred the version of events given in the opera, with its portrayal of a divine heroine sacrificing herself for others. But after giving it a lot of consideration, I think that this character is defined by her emotional complexity, and even uncertainty. So the more emotions I can experience for myself, the wider range I will have to draw on in my performance. If access to a different state of mind can help me provide a fresh interpretation of the character and her actions, well, surely it will take my acting skills to the next level. That's why I came here. My plan was to take it slowly, start by just dipping my toe in, as it were. But once I started, I just got completely drawn in. I feel like I was so close to a breakthrough here.
Does your dad know what Twitch streaming is? This is much too dangerous.
Considering the rewards that I could reap from this experience, the risk is negligible.
You are enjoying the content.
Still,
Tickle that purple heart
if I
keep the good
choose
times
to continue, this is unlikely to be the last time I'd need your help.
rolling. I was just asking if your dad knows what Twitch streaming
I
is.
suppose I had better return to Liyue Harbor for now. I'll only end up putting you in an awkward position otherwise. Goodness knows how you'd explain this to Yunning.
No, he doesn't. Okay.
I wonder whether I have gained anything useful from this trip.
So what did you tell him that you're doing right now?
I suppose only time will tell.
Did you just like, JC's on the internet? He's on the interwebs. He's on the interwebs and I'm supporting him. He's not paying attention. He's highly focused on the game. That's fair. He's probably gonna lose though. His concentration is moot. I'm just kidding. Just before we just slide down the mountain. Just before we go back to the Adventurers Guild, I'm going to go up this mountain and give one last valiant effort to find what the heck was I drawing a star here for. I don't want to take it away and then be like, oh no, there was one there. Like, no, it can't be up there, right? Yeah, but if I remember correctly, it's because you cheat. Kind of hard to win against someone that cheats. question? Alright. 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 We've now made the conclusion that I was... going over here. Because I've seen many times... Oh, which way am I looking right now? Yeah. I've seen many times where... I'm looking at a mountain and it's like all behind that mountain. It's not that. No, because see, that's actually pinged. Oh, I somehow went the wrong way. You miss it. Okay. I've exhausted all of the ways here. All of the ways. One thing I wanted to grab though. Oh, I'm not. I already lost it. Are you serious? Oh, there it is. No, I might be too low. I'm good. You know what it could also be? It could end up being one of an underground shrine. Because there's some shrines that are underground, you know? Maybe, yeah, maybe I should leave that star there. I was gonna get rid of that star, but maybe there's one that's underground. See, because there's water right here that goes in. There's probably one underneath. Okay, never mind. Back to the story. That's not today's problem. Wow. 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 Yeah, yeah. I just thought I could be able to see it, because, like, since we're back in Liyue, like, this is a place I haven't been in a while. The likelihood of me having keys for it, I guess I never even looked at that. Is usually high? Question mark? Yeah. I have 2 keys. So if I did come across a shrine that would have been nice, I would have just been able to grab it right off the bat. I still have no idea how I have 5 Mondstadt keys. The first area, not a lot of things hidden in that area. Somehow 5 keys. Whatever. We have 2 of these to turn in. 5, 5. That's gonna be fun when we go to start looking for these for the achievements. Even this one is already gonna piss me off. I think I need 1 more. Actually, no, isn't it 12? Don't listen to me. I'm so tired. I'm not even making any sense.
Can you put a few more adventurers on the case or something? The clock's still ticking away.
Please have faith in her. Ah, they've returned.
Yunning, we're back.
Yunjin, are you okay? Are you hurt? Do you need to go to Boo Boo Pharmacy?
Isn't Yunjin the name of the girl from Ive?
When it's time to go on
The
stage,
leader?
I'll be there.
Look,
The
I
real
get
leader.
it. You like to go out
we know
exploring.
Wanyang
That's
is not the
fine.
leader.
But do you really have to go off thrill-seeking this close to the show? You have to take better care of yourself, okay? For all our sakes. For the opera troupe and for your audience. We're just lucky we had the Traveler to help out. What if something had happened to you, huh? What would I say to our audience,
Well, I would say the best way to make it up to our audience is to give them the best performance we can. Don't you agree? While I'm off stage, as long as there is something, anything I can do to improve my acting ability, even the slightest amount, I can't pass up the opportunity.
You know, Ugh, I don't know what to say anymore. Traveler, please, you tell her.
So, what's your honest opinion?
Ultimately, safety should come first.
Exactly. Just think of all the people coming from far and wide just to show you their support.
Why do you make it sound like they are coming to see me and not the show?
Well, same difference, isn't it?
Not really.
I don't think so. They seem quite different to me. Well, either way, you're quite right. I mustn't let down our audience, especially those who came from afar. And I certainly mustn't make you come out looking for me again. So I suppose I will put my training exercises on hold for a while.
Whew, I'm glad to know that the brightest star in my troupe is finally gonna start listening to reason. I'm gonna head back and see how the set is coming along. Don't go disappearing on me again.
All right, I'll head back and do some rehearsing. It's no substitute for first-hand experience, but it should still help me iron out a few issues.
It's also much safer than first-hand experience.
Speaking of which, I haven't even thanked you properly for
Oh,
saving me.
I bet he is.
If you are free after the show, come and find me at Hayu Tea House.
You can tell him from me that this is the reason why I don't play. It's a more zenful type life. The next day. Kept getting 30 plus points. What, for every word? Like every turn? I don't even know what the standard points. Like what's an average point in that game? I haven't played Scrabble. Ooh, it's been a while. It's been a very long while. I'm hoping this is actually the fastest. It may not be though. Oh, it probably isn't. But we'll just make it work. Oh. Not there? Oh, upstairs.
Liyue opera is really something, but Liyue opera performed by Miss Yun, Now that's something else. Thrilling performance. I've never seen anything like it before in my life. Your reputation is well deserved.
Well, I've had the pleasure of seeing the talented Miss Yun on stage many a time in the
Averages
past.
around 200
but
to
the
250
songs
per
still sound fresh and new
turn?
every single time. It's been
I mean, if
barely
you're
a
only
few
getting
days
30
since I last
a
saw you
30
perform.
per turn, then
Once again, Yun Jin,
oh, per
you've
game.
progressed
Okay.
by
Yeah, no,
leaps and
I was
bounds.
asking about per turn.
You're far too
I was
kind,
like, damn.
both of you.
Then why is he even complaining?
still
You're
new
only
to the
getting 30
profession,
when you should be
but I
getting
promised
200 to
myself
250.
When I joined the troupe that I would strive
fair
to
enough.
develop myself as a performer every day. And I wouldn't be where I am now without everyone's faithful support.
Nonsense. You're too humble, Miss Yun. You're a major celebrity. Who in
That's
Liyue
bonkers.
hasn't heard the name Yun Jin?
In the circles I move in,
I probably get
anyone who
30 per
says
game,
they've never
just for
seen
myself.
Yun Jin on stage is at risk of getting laughed out of business. As it happens, I have a business meeting at the Jinyu kiosk with a client who is also a big fan of yours. So, I was wondering if you'd perhaps like to join us for the meal.
Oh, me too. I've booked a table at the Liyue Pavilion and was hoping you might join me.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry to both of you, but I won't be able to make it. I'm very grateful for the invitations, but I'm afraid I already have arrangements for this evening. Isn't that right, Traveler?
Yep, here I am.
Okay, you have plans, but you're really gonna pass this up? I mean, you could always reschedule. Wait a second, you're...
Am I really so famous in Liyue?
Well, I guess it's not going to work out today, then. Maybe another day, Miss Yun.
She looked at me and he got starstruck. He's like, oh my god.
Huh. They took off pretty quick. Do they know something I don't?
I'm famous as heck.
I guess I'll be leaving too. Wouldn't want to cramp your style.
Take care, both of you. Sorry that I can't see you off.
Entry, Moikai, and Maxim leave in a hurry.
Thanks for coming to my rescue.
Maokai.
Again. Look at you. You're a national treasure. Even Gentry Moutsai is in awe of you.
Moutsai.
I feel a little sorry for
Not even
Shinra
close.
Kiosk and Liyue Pavilion. I just hope the food won't go to waste.
Well, why don't we go to Jinyu Kiosk?
I don't think we'd be able to get a seat this late. But it's fine. I have a better place we can go. Let's head downstairs. I owe you a big thank you tonight.
Downstairs where? Oh, bottom floor? Back here, or... Oh. Thank God I didn't go over the other way.
Yun? Oh, wow, it's really you! I have just a few questions, if you don't mind.
Hey, get back here. Oh, ditzy girl, you don't have a clue what you're doing.
Are you a journalist? If you'd like to arrange an interview, you'll have to liaise with my manager.
Sorry, Miss Yun. Don't mind her. She's just new and still learning the ropes. We'll leave you alone.
Miss Yoon, I'm interested to know why you added a silk dance to the scene where the divine damsel makes her appearance.
You noticed that?
Yes. Based on the original script, that scene would see your character perform the Adeptus Walk. But the addition of the silk dance meant that the whole way you carried yourself was so much more...
Animated.
Yes! But delicate and graceful, like a crane.
Sorry. Which publication are you from? How come I haven't met you before?
Well...
We're from the Steambird. I am Boy Yi, the editor-in-chief. And this young lady is
all the way from
one of my
Fontaine.
journalists. We were based in Fontaine. Just recently we made the move back to Liyue.
Oh, I see. You're from the Steambird. Then it's no wonder. Your journalist has clearly done her research.
That's very kind of you, but really, my level of knowledge is very basic compared to yours.
Hey, Miss Yoon is throwing you a bone here. Make the most of it, okay? Talk to her! Talk to her!
Actually, I'm afraid there's somewhere I need to be. And I'd really need to clear this interview with my manager.
Make the most of it. You may as well talk to them.
But what about our plans?
Let's take a rain check on that.
Really? Okay, sure.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Miss Yoon.
Great. Thank you both kindly. Let's find a quiet place and get this interview underway.
Yunjin and Shiyun get...
Oh, I see. So that's why you added the silk dance in this scene.
Yes, exactly. Doing it this way not only allows for more physicality in my movement, it also means I can make better use of the stage and transition into the scene more quickly.
Ah, okay. So there was even more to it than I thought. So, wouldn't it make sense to contrast this with the Dongtong Appassionado section that comes directly afterward by making the latter a little more sophisticated?
I think I know which section you're talking about.
Ah, sorry. What am I saying? This is a fixed formula, isn't it? My suggestion would completely break the format.
No,
Shiyun's top?
it's okay.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's an interesting idea for sure. I'll give it some thought. Thanks for the suggestion.
Really? Wow, I'm so honored.
This conversation is way beyond.
Shuryen, maybe it's time to move on to some of the things our readers would like to know about.
Oh, okay. I was also going to ask for your opinion on the set and the costumes.
Yes, well, I'm sure Miss Yun has countless pearls of wisdom she could share on her chosen craft. But, not all of our readers are quite so, artistically literate, shall we say. A lot of them really just want to know more about you. You know, what does Yunjin do when she is off stage?
Excuse me? When I'm off stage?
You know, you're a major celebrity, and a lot of our readers are interested to know what life is like for you. What kind of place you live in, what kind of things you eat, clothes you wear, things you buy. That whole side of things. A day in the life.
Besides rehearsing, a day in my life isn't really any more interesting than anyone else's.
Nonsense. Of course it is. Just think how many people were at your show earlier. They come from all over just to show their support. In fact, a relative of mine has a daughter who's been saying she wants to broaden her horizons recently. She's been looking for a chance to give you a jade hairpin as a gift.
Oh, it's against the rules of the opera troupe to accept private gifts from patrons. Could someone out there be accepting gifts for the troupe under false pretenses? I must get Yunning to look into it.
I mean, it wasn't a big deal. Just something she said. Forget I brought it up. So, I saw Gentry Maotsai and the Snezhnayan gentleman come down from upstairs. Are they patrons of your shows too? So, what are your thoughts on Snezhnaya and Fatui?
Oh, that's really serious.
I'm sorry. This is my first interview, and my notes are becoming a total mess. I might need a moment to pause and reorganize them a little. Otherwise, I'll never be able to work all this into an article. Mr. Boye, maybe you should take a look too.
Mr. Boye sucks at interviews.
Be ridiculous! Stopping an interview halfway through to organize your notes? What are you talking about? Hey, all right. Miss Yun, we'll just be a moment.
Oh,
You look tired.
I'm fine. It's not the first time I've been asked questions like these. The last time it happened, Yunning stopped the interview for
You are
me.
looking for a community call
But the
home.
next
Hit that
day,
Discord
the
link because we'd
tabloids
love
were
to have you
full
part
of
of our community
articles
today.
like dramatic exit, Yunjin storms out of interview, and Miss La-di-da opera star is too good for a question. Yeah. So from then on, Yunning said all interview requests have to go through her. I used to think I could hold the troupe together just by putting on a good performance. But now, I have to make sure I concentrate on my actions off stage too.
I saw a lot of audience on the way over here.
Oh, you mean Fanarya and that crowd? I cherish them as members of my audience too, but there aren't many people like them who can appreciate all the nuance in a single viewing. How did Shuryun end up working with an editor like that guy? Something feels wrong there. Ugh. They could be back at any moment, so I should stay here for now. but could you go look into it for me?
No problem.
If you find out anything, come straight back here and let
If
me
you
know.
do miss a stream, do not worry. All of our streams are uploaded to youtube.com/EtherxVault the day after they are live here.
How can you be so cruel to Miss Yoon?
Keep your voice down. Whatever you got to say, it can wait until we're out of earshot. We'll both be in hot water if Yunjin finds out.
Finds out what?
What's wrong with you? Why can't you get it into your head? Quit asking dull questions and start thinking about how to win over our readers. Do I make myself clear?
Also, if you enjoy our live content, if you enjoy our recorded content.
How many journalists would give anything they had to...
Oh, damn. We have gameplay game reviews over at youtube.com/EtherxSocial, posting Monday, Friday, and Wednesdays as bonus days at 9 a.m. Eastern. Down, not up.
Did you find anything out?
We couldn't catch up with them. You'll tell Yunjin about everything that happened.
I see. Well, don't worry. It's okay. It's just a bit of a shame that I didn't get to talk with Shiryun for
That's
longer.
probably a little split towards a different ending
She
there.
genuinely understands opera and has a passion for it. That's not something you can act. If I had the chance to talk with her more in depth, it could well provide me with some fresh inspiration.
I didn't know that this is what you had in mind.
Yoonjin. Did you agree to another interview without notifying me?
I don't think they're coming back.
These tabloid types are total scumbags, all of them. Who knows what innocent detail he might end up turning into the next big scandal. Sure, nothing might have come of it today, but who knows where it'll go tomorrow. Short of catching them all in their lair in one fell swoop, who knows when this is going to end?
I'm sorry. I was careless on this occasion.
Well, wallowing isn't gonna solve anything. Come on, go tell everyone in the troop to be extra
You're ruining
cautious
my life.
during this time.
That's funny.
Gee, oh Lord, bless us. Spare us any more offstage drama.
Yeah. That's the first ending. Yeah, let's go back to Nobu. See if we can get the middle ending. Back to Inozu. You can take solace in the fact that he would definitely beat me.
All right then, Shinobu. We'll go upon.
Okay, so where's the split here? Where is the split here? I don't know if it's on the top or the bottom because we've already gone this route.
Don't feel sorry for them.
Oh, they're all
Really?
me. This is true. Are you proud of that? Punish isn't necessary to teach them a lesson.
Rules? You're saying we should lay down some rules for the guys?
The Knights of Favonius have a handbook.
It's true. Having a clear set of regulations and penalties could help establish behavioral norms for our members. Is that really why I can never get them to change? Because the Arataki gang doesn't have any written rules and regulations?
Hey, are you getting this? What
I
do
was
they
like, You should be
mean?
proud. Oh, yeah,
I'm
you
not
said that.
sure, but it
I
sounds
smell a
like
skunk. Horrible.
it doesn't involve us getting beaten up.
Well, it's not horrible, but I can I have a slight, I guess, essence of it right now. It's unpleasant. You could write an Arataki gang notebook or handbook for them to study.
Let me think about it. The Arataki Gang Handbook.
Study? They're not gonna make us memorize a whole book, are they?
No way! I take the beating over that!
Hey guys, Shinobu seems distracted. Maybe we should slip away while we can.
Yes, if we can make them learn the rules by heart, it's sure to have some amount of influence on their behavior. But knowing what they're like, to really get it into their heads, I'll have to assign plenty of homework assignments and give them pop quizzes each day. Where'd they go?
They're gone. Took too long. I didn't see.
Well, given that this way is Tenshukaku and the police station, you can bet they'll have fled in the opposite direction. Who knows what chaos they'll cause next if we leave them to their own devices? I'm gonna need your help. Let's catch these kids before they do something stupid.
This seems like it's the right way. Let's just double check so we know we're actually going the right way. We are going the right way. Okay, good.
Huh? That's the owner of Isa Bathhouse. What's he looking at?
What was that?
Arataki Game is filled with folks who talk the talk and walk the walk. Advertises very well aligned. Will anyone see it in this place like this?
What was that? What was that? I was just doing some cleaning when I suddenly heard a loud noise outside. I got to the door just in time to see a shadowy figure disappear up that tree. This is a busy street. Surely it wouldn't...
Up the tree?
What was that?
I don't see anybody in the tree, though. You haven't lost your mind.
What was that?
Isn't that where we are? Oh, nice. It's that one girl with the good voice actor. Let's talk for just a minute here.
You gotta turn some of them back.
Oh, we can't hear her anyway. I thought this is the bathhouse, though. Go to the Isa bathhouse.
What was that? Please don't see me.
Is it just search around it?
Something still feels strange though.
Based upon that being a hot spring, that water right there would be hot, dirty water. Gross. Oh, you're hiding up there. You're actually on the building.
What was that?
Please don't see me.
Come on, get up. What are you crouching there for?
Ah! Shinobu! What are you doing up here?
Hey, what do you think you're doing climbing up on someone else's roof?
Oh, sorry. Coming down.
If you're gonna horse around, fine. But you have to know when to rein it in, okay? It's darn lucky you didn't break any roof tiles. Otherwise, I'd have to close the place down while I get it fixed.
Sorry!
We're very sorry. I will be much stricter with him in the future. If, on closer inspection, you do find any damage, please come to Hanamizaka and ask for me. The Arataki gang will bear the cost of repairs.
It's okay. All's well that ends well. It's just, if you carry on like this, causing mischief day after day, night after night, sooner or later accidents are gonna happen. I can see that you're a reasonable person. For your own sake, find a way to keep your subordinates in line.
I will. Thank you for understanding. For the sake of both the Arataki gang and the community, I will get them to start behaving themselves as a matter of urgency.
We'll do better, we promise.
Listen carefully. From now on, you must strictly abide by the gang bylaws of the Arataki gang. Gang bylaws Article 1. Do not damage other people's property. In case of violation, the member shall compensate the victim for their full losses, including the cost of repairs, lost business hours, and, depending on the situation, compensation for emotional distress. If the offending member cannot immediately afford to pay the compensation, the Arataki gang will extend to the member a loan for the full sum, on the condition that they take on paid employment and repay the loan within an agreed time period, including interest, of course. As a further security, all of the offending member's gang assets, including Oni Kabuto and Genius Invocation TCG cards, will be frozen until the loan is repaid in full.
No, I'm sorry, I get it now, I promise.
Good. Then no more violations in the future. Now, where are Genta and Akira?
Boss said that a fellow gang member is a brother from another mother, and we should never betray the brotherly bond.
If they violated the gang bylaws and you're withholding knowledge of their whereabouts, you'll be punished as an accomplice along with them.
Hanamizaka! They went to Hanamizaka! I saw it with my own eyes.
Let's go. I hope they haven't caused any trouble.
Shinobu, you can see I've learned my lesson for real this time. So, maybe...
Shut up and get a move on. If you try and run away again, you'll only have yourself to blame for the consequences.
I have to wait. If I was to go fly right now, I'd end up dying. Are you? There you are.
Why are you still hiding here? Come on out.
Oh, Shinobu!
Whoa! The guy who stole our spot, he came out!
Sorry, we're coming up.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have stolen your spot. Well, at least not without a fair fight first. Let me make it up to you. As punishment, I'll play a game of Genius Invocation with you.
Huh? Cool, count me in. In the Arataki gang, the victor shares the spoils. No, wait. Brothers share our burdens. So, punish us together.
I don't know, maybe not.
It's so noisy over here. The grown-ups will definitely find us. If they find out that we came out to play cards before finishing our homework, We'll never be allowed to play again.
These kids have more self-control than some people.
Besides, if we never do our homework and play Genius Invocation all the time, we'll probably turn into big losers when we grow up. Huh? Seriously? You mean like this guy?
Oh, brother. Quick, let's get back and do our homework!
Hey, you little rascals!
Stop. Leave them alone. They're just kids. Gang Bylaws Article 2. No bullying of small children.
Bylaws? What are they?
Never mind that, just listen.
Violators must give a sincere and unreserved apology to the victim and make amends. Until such a time as the victim forgives the violator, they will be banned from participating in all gang activities, including Lavender Melon roasting sessions, the Great Sing-Along, Oni Kabuto battles, and Genius Invocation TCG. No! Don't pretend to be the victim here. Tell me, where is Akira?
Boss said that homies are family, and family don't rat each other out. Especially not to Shinobu.
Go on.
He was heading out of the city. I saw it with my own eyes.
Why do I get the feeling this happens all the time?
When Shinobu gives me the look, I react automatically. I can't control it.
As members of the Arataki gang, we brothers share our burdens. If that means getting taught a lesson, then we take it as a team.
Out of the city? A Doshin from the police station told me that things have been getting pretty rough out there recently. Let's go. Hopefully we can catch up with him.
Hey, how did Shinobu find me so quickly? Mamoru, did you?
Oh, jeez, I'm just so worried about Akira, you know? He could be in real trouble. Quick, we gotta catch up with him. I swear, I've never known Akira to run so fast before.
I can't keep going. I think I'm actually gonna die.
Something on your mind?
I heard from the police station about a group of Kairagi on the prowl outside the city.
You still have to be very unlucky.
Well, anyway, the best we can do is find him as soon as possible. There's a lot of terrain to cover here. I think we might have to split up. I'll get Mamoru and Genta somewhere safe and tell them to stay put. Then, I'll go south, you go north?
Sure thing.
Thanks.
Oh. Still a Nemo. I keep forgetting. There he is.
I wonder if I can hide in this box.
What you looking at?
Huh? Ah! Shinobu! Please have mercy!
Shinobu isn't here.
Huh? Oh. You scared the heck out of me. I was so sure she'd be with you. Oh, boy. This is lucky.
And what are you doing here?
I closed my eyes and I just ran and ran. And then I tripped and fell, and this is where I ended up. And what do you know? It's the perfect hiding place. Even comes with these huge boxes. If I can squeeze myself inside one of them, Shinobu will never find me. Ah, don't sell me out. Boss said our gang is our clan, and...
Yeah, I know.
Ah, nice. So you know how we roll. Anyway, please help me empty out one of these boxes.
Shinobu said it's not safe around here.
Kairagi? Wait a second. This sounds like Shinobu trying to scare me out of hiding. Even if it's not, I still feel like I'd rather face a bunch of Kairagi than an angry Shinobu. I went so far this time. Shinobu's gonna be furious with me. Yeah, I think I better stay in hiding for a while.
No, come with me. I'll make sure Shinobu...
You will? How do I know you mean that?
Because our gang is our clan. My word is my bond.
I guess with you there, maybe Shinobu really will let me off this time. Okay, I'll come with you. I'm putting my life in your hands here.
You and Akira climb up the mountain.
Shinobu!
Oh, that's unexpected.
I finished searching the south and noticed you hadn't returned, so I came to see what was up on your end. Looks like I was just in time.
Help me! You promised!
Relax, I'm not going to do anything.
Shinobu! Spare me! Huh? Did I hear you right?
We go through this song and dance every day. Even an omnipresent god would have a tough time keeping track of you all. Besides, even when I teach you a lesson, it's not long before you're up to your usual antics again.
Ha ha! In the Arataki gang, we call that being too legit to quit.
Dude, not now.
From now on, we will be using the gang bylaws of the Arataki gang as the new disciplinary tool. I've got the basics thought out already. Once it's finished, it'll be time for class. Mamoru and Genta are waiting for you at Hanamizaka. You can make a study group and test each other on the rules.
Wait! What? Are you serious? Help!
Come on, it's not that bad.
Ah! I'm a member of the Arataki gang. I ain't about to waste my life studying and doing homework. I'm out of here.
Hydrate. And thank you for the bit donation.
Huh? Gang Bylaws Article 3. Insubordination shall be punished by making the member recite all the bylaws from memory. John Doe was playing cards with a child. When he lost the game, he got angry and proceeded to steal his opponent's card. Which article of the gang bylaws did John Doe violate?
You kidding me? He was mad about losing, so he robbed a kid? Which gang is this John Doe punk from? We gotta go teach him a lesson.
Yeah, everyone knows don't hate the player, hate the game. Who does this clown think he is?
Just answer the question. Also, John Doe is just a hypothetical character.
This lesson's pretty legit.
Welcome to the class.
Are the gang bylaws doing the job?
Pretty difficult to say so far, but at least the punishments I use in class will get them spending their energy on something meaningful. If it keeps them out of trouble, I'll consider it a win.
What punishments?
You'll see very shortly. Hey, have you got an answer for me yet?
The one about not bullying children, that's the second one, right? But then it also kind of fits damaging property, which is the first.
How about I answer Article 1 and you answer Article 2? One of us has got to be right, so at least we won't get punished as hard.
All right, Shinobu, we've decided...
Wrong. John Doe violates both Articles 1 and 2 of the gang bylaws, and the additional notes to Article 2, Clause 36 also apply in this case. As for your punishment, each of you must write out all the relevant rules in full 3 times.
No!
And that's the ending of that one. I guess we could If you are enjoying the content, tickle that purple heart to keep the good times rolling. Back to chamber. Where she's already wearing the blue. They made me talk to her first. I was like, I don't need to talk to you. Oh, I am.
Lady Ningguang.
Well, we have time to go and check up on them if you want.
Good. Then let's do that. There are some slippery characters among the bidders, you see. So, even though my secretaries are very capable and experienced, I still can't help worrying for them a little. Come on. The auction is being held at Yujing Terrace.
Yep, the pretty dress. We are coming to the end of the street. We're going to do a poll. Actually up there.
what brings you here? I couldn't help but
Fortunately,
feel
I
a
think I
little
might actually
concerned.
get into bed after
So
this stream.
I just came to see
I'm
how
not
everything
feeling that
is
great.
going.
It's probably because of the
We're
lack
about
of
ready,
sleep
and people are starting to
poor
arrive.
food today.
I think we should be able to start on time.
Very good.
Try to get a
I think
big
I'll
chunk of
host
sleep
the
tonight
auction
done, and then I
myself.
can
Huh?
hit tomorrow with
You
full
want
energy.
to do it yourself? Yes. Just in case anything untoward happens. I can take care of it myself.
Then we'll leave the auction itself to you. But we'll be sure to lend our full support behind the scenes.
Have you attended an auction before?
I've watched one from the sidelines.
Well, would you like to participate this time? You don't have to bid, of course. Just experience the atmosphere.
Sure, that's very fine.
All right then. Feel free to take a look around the venue before it kicks off. Check out the items up for bidding and see if there's anything you might be interested in.
Expect the goods on the fairly well made hairpin, but about it. Fine to buy in a shop, but such a good price at an auction. Generic office implements, I guess they could brighten the place up a little. Still, it'd be cheaper to get one off from Bolai. Plain looking vase with clear signs of wear and tear. Can't see any reason to bid on something like that. So there's nothing. 16.
It's about time to start. Find yourself somewhere to sit and we'll kick things off.
Before we start, I have a question.
Yes? What is it?
Are these auction items generally very valuable?
That's for you to make a considered judgment on. It's precisely what makes auctions so interesting, don't you think? Until the bids exceed the value of the item you're after, you can keep raising the price. If the bids go beyond what you can accept, then you let someone else take it. Perhaps this does not result in what you might call a fair price, but what it does do is identify the person who values the item the most.
Okay, let's see how it goes.
Yes, you should look forward to it.
The auction finally begins.
The first lot is a teacup from my personal collection. Bids starting at 10,000 mora. That's 10,000 mora for the teacup.
You'd never pay 10,000 more for something like that.
20,000.
God.
30,000.
50,000.
Wow, the bidding is fierce. Let's push it up.
80,000. 80,000 over here.
I'll raise that to 100,000.
Jesus.
120.
Should I try to win a teacup? He seems very determined.
All right, 150,000. Anyone else want to keep going now?
150 once?
170?
180,000.
180 once? 180 twice? 180. Sold.
Craziness.
It's mine now.
I can't believe it went for 180,000.
Okay then. Moving straight on to the next lot.
One by one, the unexceptional items are sold for exceptionally high prices.
You seem to be getting quite into it. What a shame that you didn't manage to go home with anything.
Something felt off.
Of course it did. That's because I didn't come here to sell my things. I'm sure you must find it quite odd that all these everyday items could fetch such a huge price at auction. Since you're curious, why not go and talk to the buyers? I'm sure they'll give you the answers you're looking for.
Alright, and we're going to actually pause the story there, but we're going to do a poll before we get off the We're halfway to a blue, but we'll pull on purple. We are at pity 20 right now. Thank you for the bit donation. And purple.
Nobu, deputy leader of the Arataki gang. We offer a wide range of services, including but not limited to transport and logistics, security, home repair, and musical performances. Please feel free to contact me if you need anything. Here's my card.
I'm okay with that. You do like our live content, maybe you'll enjoy our recorded content, gameplay, game reviews over at youtube.com/ETHERxSOCIal, posting Monday, Friday, and a bonus on Wednesday at 9 a.m. Eastern. That's the one I want. Yoimiya. That's actually my first time. That's cool. I like that. Alright, but like I said, that's... Oh. Wait. No, we can't replace this shit. But that's it for me. I will be back on Friday. What will we be playing on Friday is right now a toss up in the air. It's probably not going to be Genshin. I might, if I end up generating enough Primo Gems over the course of the week, I will jump on Genshin. We'll quickly get our dailies done. Then we'll do a poll if I'm able to do a poll. Then either jump over to Zenless if the Switch 2 is not here. But if the Switch 2 is here, then we'll be going right to the Switch 2. Does that seem fair? But yeah. We'll figure that out as the week go. Stay tuned to Discord because I will definitely let you guys know in Discord through the events tab what's happening on Friday. But I will be at least back here at 7 p.m. Eastern on Friday. But don't worry, I'm still going to be back here tomorrow. We are going to select the new game for Xbox 360. I heard through Jose right now it looks like it's kind of a tie between Banjo-Kazooie and Medal of Honor Airborne. So we'll see. I'm going to probably pick it tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern before the stream starts. So I'll see you guys tomorrow at 7 p.m. But if you're just here for the Genshin and the gacha games, I will see you Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Until then, whether you guys are online or offline, stay focused and get yours. See ya.